Hey everyone, and welcome back to Teenlens. Today we're diving deep into a topic that so many of you have asked about: how to truly attract beautiful women. You've probably heard the same old advice, right? Just be nice. But what if I told you that's exactly where most guys get it wrong? It's a common misconception, isn't it? We're taught from a young age that kindness is key. And yes, kindness is absolutely essential in a long-term relationship. But here's the twist. Kindness alone isn't what ignites that initial spark, that undeniable attraction. Think about it. How many truly nice guys do you know who are constantly overlooked? Who are stuck in the friend zone, wondering why their genuine good nature isn't enough to capture the attention of the women they admire? It's a painful cycle. You put in the effort, you're respectful, you're kind, you listen. And yet the connection just doesn't form. That magnetic pull, that undeniable chemistry seems to be reserved for other guys. It feels unfair, doesn't it? Today we're going to uncover the real secret, the fundamental truth that women rarely say out loud, but instinctively respond to. This isn't about being fake or manipulative. It's about understanding the psychology of attraction and becoming the most compelling version of yourself. Let's start with the classic advice. Be kind, be loving, make me feel safe. You've heard it directly from women, right? And you think, great, I'm already doing that. But then you see other guys, maybe not even as nice as you, effortlessly attracting the women you desire. Here's the crucial insight. She wants kindness, yes, but only from the men she's already attracted to. Kindness doesn't create attraction. It only enhances attraction that's already there, like adding frosting to an already delicious cake. It's a subtle but profound difference. Imagine a woman meeting a man who is incredibly kind, but she feels no spark. He's a wonderful person, but there's no emotional resonance, no magnetic pull. He becomes a great friend. Now imagine a man who is equally kind, but he also possesses that elusive quality that makes her heart flutter a little. That's the man she's drawn to. His kindness then becomes a powerful amplifier, deepening an existing connection. So, if you've been leading with kindness, hoping it would be enough to open the door to attraction, you're not alone. Many guys fall into this trap, and that's why you might feel stuck, wondering why your genuine good intentions aren't yielding the results you desire. It's not that kindness is bad, it's simply misplaced as the primary attraction trigger. It's like trying to build a house by painting the walls before you've even laid the foundation. The aesthetic is nice, but the structure isn't there. The good news is, once you understand this fundamental principle, you can shift your approach. You can learn to build that foundation first, to create that initial spark, and then let your inherent kindness truly shine and deepen the bond. This isn't about changing who you are at your core. It's about optimizing how you present yourself and understanding the sequence of attraction. It's about becoming irresistible, not just nice. So, if kindness isn't the starting point, what is? Before she feels safe with you, before she feels comfortable sharing her deepest thoughts, she has to feel something for you. That something is attraction, that primal pull. And to create that something, you start with the basics. These aren't secrets, they're fundamentals that create an instant, powerful impact. First, dress like you care. Your appearance is the first message you send to the world. It's not about expensive brands, it's about fit, cleanliness, and showing that you put effort into how you present yourself. A well-groomed man signals self-respect, and that's incredibly attractive. Second, fix your hygiene. This might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised. Fresh breath, clean nails, a pleasant scent. These are non-negotiables. They are the baseline of attraction. Third, hit the gym. Not just for aesthetics, but for the confidence and energy it gives you. A healthy body reflects a healthy mind and a disciplined spirit, and that's a powerful signal of vitality. These are the external foundations, they open the door. But the most crucial element, the one that truly sets you apart, is learning how to talk to her mind, not just her ears. Because the most sensitive part of a woman isn't her body, it's her imagination. She doesn't just process words, she processes feelings, possibilities, scenarios. When you speak, are you merely conveying information, or are you painting pictures in her mind? Are you evoking emotions? This is where many conversations fall flat. Guys often focus on facts, achievements, and logical arguments. While these have their place, they don't necessarily create that emotional resonance that sparks attraction. To truly attract her, you need to engage her imagination. Speak in a way that makes her feel something. This is the difference between a forgettable chat and a conversation that lingers in her mind long after you've parted ways. You might be losing girls because you're talking like a robot. Masculine communication often defaults to facts, logic, and information. It's efficient, it's direct, but it's not always emotionally engaging. Feminine communication, on the other hand, often prioritizes emotion, vibe, and resonance. It's about the feeling, the subtext, the shared experience, not just the raw data. She doesn't feel connected when she simply understands your words. She feels connected when she feels your energy, when your words resonate with something deeper within her. Think of it like two tuning forks. If one vibrates and you bring the other close, it starts vibrating too. That's how women often listen. They're not just processing audio, they're sensing the vibration, the emotional frequency you're emitting. So how do you do this? You learn to speak with presence, be fully there, in the moment, making eye contact, truly listening. Your presence alone is a powerful attractant. You use your tone. A monotone voice conveys disinterest or nervousness. A varied, expressive tone, one that rises and falls with your emotions, and the story you're telling is captivating. You weave in emotion, share a feeling, a memory, a story that evokes joy, mystery, excitement. Don't just narrate facts. Paint a picture with your words that she can step into. This is how you turn a mundane conversation into chemistry. This is how you make her feel seen, heard, and deeply connected. When you speak to her imagination, you speak directly to her heart. Now let's tackle a big one, the age-old belief that money gets you women. A lot of guys grind tirelessly for financial success, thinking it's the ultimate key to attracting beautiful women. And while financial stability is certainly a positive trait, it's often misunderstood as the primary driver of initial attraction. Real talk. There are broke musicians, starving artists, and passionate activists who pull more girls than dudes with six figures in their bank account. Why? Because of something far more potent than money: renown. Renown, spotlight, being the contextual alpha. Even in a tiny room, if all eyes are on you, if you're the center of attention, the one everyone is listening to or admiring, you automatically become the most attractive version of yourself. It's about social proof, perceived value, and the inherent human desire to be close to someone who is admired or respected by others. It signals leadership, confidence, and a certain it factor. You don't need to be globally famous. You don't need millions of followers. You just need to be known, admired, or respected somewhere. It could be in your local community, your hobby group, your workplace, or even just among your circle of friends. Are you the guy who organizes the best events? The one who tells the funniest stories? The one who's an expert in a niche field? The one who can rally people together for a cause? These are all forms of renown. When you have a thing, something you're passionate about and good at, something that draws positive attention, it naturally elevates your status. It makes you interesting, desirable, and magnetic. This isn't about bragging or seeking external validation. It's about developing yourself, honing your skills, and pursuing your passions in a way that naturally leads to recognition and respect. And that, my friends, is a powerful form of attraction. Okay, so you've sparked attraction. You've got her attention. Now what's next? This is where many guys unintentionally fumble the ball. Attraction is built on imagination. She doesn't know you yet. She knows the version she hopes you are. That initial attraction is a delicate fantasy. It's a space where she projects her desires and hopes onto you. Your job in the early stages is simple. Don't break the fantasy too fast. Most guys ruin the first date by talking too much, trying to prove their value and accidentally destroying that nascent fantasy. They overshare, they boast, they try too hard to impress. They feel the pressure to fill every silence, to reveal every accomplishment, to convince her that they are the one. But in doing so, they often extinguish the very spark they're trying to fan. Your job in the early stages is to cultivate curiosity, not satisfy it entirely. Be intriguing, be present, be yourself, but with an air of mystery. Let her wonder, let her imagine. Don't kill the vibe. Don't overshare. Don't try too hard. Let the conversation flow naturally. Share enough to be engaging, but leave plenty of room for her to fill in the blanks with her own hopes and dreams. Because real relationships begin at the moment the fantasy shatters and she meets the real you. But that moment needs to happen gradually, built on increasing trust and genuine connection, not an abrupt unveiling. Move slowly, reveal yourself gradually. Let the attraction evolve instead of evaporate. This allows the foundation of genuine connection to form, moving beyond the initial spark into something sustainable. Attraction gets her in the door, but it's your substance, your character, your depth, and your ability to truly connect on an emotional level that keeps her there and builds a lasting relationship. Now, for a dose of reality. The harsh truth of today's dating world is that it's increasingly polarized. The top 10% of guys are often eating, meaning they have an abundance of options, while everyone else feels like they're starving. Modern dating, especially with the rise of apps, pushes women towards the highest value men, and those men with so many options often aren't settling down anytime soon, leading to a cycle of casual encounters and emotional instability. This creates chaos for everyone. Women feel stuck in a cycle of fleeting connections. Men feel invisible, struggling to even get a first date. And relationships fall apart because we often expect one person to be our lover, best friend, emotional village, life coach, all in one. It's an unsustainable model, leading to widespread frustration and loneliness. The pressure on individuals to be everything to someone is immense, and it often leads to burnout and disappointment. So, what's the way out of this? The answer isn't to chase trends or play games. The answer is to build value, build presence, build depth, not for them, for you. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself intrinsically, without the external pressure of attracting someone, something remarkable happens. Your energy changes. Your confidence isn't performative, it's authentic. Your conversations aren't forced, they're genuine. You become less desperate for external validation and more grounded in your own self-worth. And when you become attractive from the inside out, your options change. Your entire dating landscape shifts. Beautiful women naturally gravitate toward you, not because you're trying to impress them, but because you're genuinely impressive. So, to recap, kindness is crucial, but it enhances attraction. It doesn't create it. Start with the basics of presentation, but then learn to speak to her imagination, to evoke feeling, not just facts. Cultivate renown, find your spotlight, however small, because being admired is a powerful attractant. And remember, attraction gets her, but substance keeps her. Don't rush the fantasy, let genuine connection unfold. Ultimately, the fastest way to attract beautiful women isn't a trick or a pickup line. It's about a holistic transformation. It's about becoming a man of value, presence, and depth, for yourself first and foremost. When you invest in yourself, when you embody these principles, you stop chasing and start attracting. You become the man that beautiful women are naturally drawn to, not out of manipulation, but out of genuine admiration and desire. If you're ready for more raw, real, Teenlens-style truth bombs that can truly transform your dating life, then you know what to do. Like this video, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and most importantly, subscribe to Teenlens and hit that notification bell. It helps the channel grow, and it ensures you don't miss out on the videos that might just change your entire dating journey.